do really well here.
Yeah, I'm expecting nothing less than what he showed us last time, which is a insanely sick creep spread and unit production. So let's see if that's gonna happen. So we look to both players. The game is started, and we will be underway in mere moments.
Take it away, Jake.
Alright, so in the bottom left we have Rain Artist. In the top right we have Heaven's Light. It's a Terran versus Zerg. No, this is not the same map that we saw earlier, is it? No. This is definitely a different map.
No. It's Daybreak, this one. Yeah, I thought, yeah.
Alright, well, this is a good map. Daybreak is
definitely.
Pretty awesome map, actually. I don't really know. What does it favor? Do you know? Is it pretty balanced all across, or does it favor one race over another?
It's pretty good for Zerg versus Terran, I think.
Okay.
And I don't know. It's pretty balanced in CVP, I believe. If not, favors Protoss a little bit, but yeah, I think it should favor Zerg depending on the style that he plays. But just like based on the style that Evans was playing before, I think Mutilating Baneling can be really strong. There's so many attack paths, and that usually favors.
Agree. I think yesterday we saw Sin really utilize that too, where he played a lot of Mutilating Baneling, and also we saw Lenok today. Used a lot of Mutilating Baneling. So
Absolutely.
we're just gonna have to see how this which path these players decide to go down. Probably the most common is going to be a Hellion opening, but it does not look like he is taking a gas, so that is not going to be the case. It might just be a one-rack CC.
Even Infestors carefully positioned are going to be so strong on this map just because of the chokes and because of all of the high grounds. It's like unless the Terran's scanning all the time to make sure that there's no Infestors, whatever way he's taking, Infestors should be pretty effective here too.
Yep, I absolutely agree. Do have the spawning pool going down here for Heaven's Light. No gas as of yet. Let's see whether he decides to go down the gas path or the gasless path. First Marine is out. Command Center does go down. Another Rax. Never mind, that's not Rax. That's the same Rax exploding. I was thinking he was building another one. So it's pretty standard at this point. Nothing really special going on.
Yep. Aside from the really fast expansion. Of Rain of Artist.
Double gas being taken right now.
And double gas. So we might be seeing Hellions again here pretty soon. And,
I think this could be a good mech map, to be honest. It seems like
definitely.
Pretty good for mech. A lot of bases are close together. It seems like it'd be easy to get to this 4-base, 7 gas kind of situation.
Yeah, definitely, and it's definitely a good map for Hellions. So the more Hellions you have, the better probably. Also, chokes are gonna help tanks as well.
Let's be honest, CatZ. Isn't it always like more Hellions you have, the better?
Pretty much, yeah. So mech would be good, but I wouldn't mind bio tank though. I think they're both gonna be strong on this map, but mech definitely, that's a good point.
Very true. So we do have this Overlord that actually is watching this expansion. Has he seen it yet? He has. Poked in there, saw the expansion. So right now, Heaven's Light does know what is going on.
Yeah. Heavens is going to take a really fast third, and he's still running on no gas. I kind of like this play as long as he can pull it off. He has 4 queens. I like that as well. I would like to see a spine soon, and he needs gas soon. There's the first gas going down. He's gonna need to produce a ton of links if Artist decides to make a ton of Hellions. It could be really dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Looks like we're gonna have a cloaked Banshee build, maybe.
Yep.
That's what it looks like at the moment, at least. So Hellions into cloaked Banshees. Yeah, it's a pretty gross build. As far as, and by really gross, I mean it's very abusive. It's really strong.
Yeah, a Link Baneling bust would just entirely win the game right away. But
yeah, that's true.
And even like 2-base Muta would do all right, but judging by Heaven's Light, he's already at a build or loss. He's not gonna lose right away. Obviously, I'm not saying the game's over by any means, but he's definitely at a slight disadvantage.
Yeah, definitely. One thing to note is there's no evolution chamber that has gone down. The lair has just started, so the lair actually, it could be done by the time Cloak gets done, to be honest. I mean, yeah. Lair actually, it's done faster than Cloak. This is ridiculous. Cloak takes a long time, which is good. I'm not saying anything, Blizzard. Leave it this way. I play Zerg now. But, besides that, nothing else really going on. We do see that Artist is continuing to help wall off his choke, his large choke from his natural with supply depots, which is great for the later stages of the game where we'll be seeing more and more Ling run-bys and such like that.
Yeah, I love the fact that Heavens actually went for the lair before the Ling speed. It's like he smelled something, and there's a Banshee. No Cloak just yet. He has to back here for a second. Roaches are gonna take care of those Hellions and push him back. And he needs more of an overseer right away. I don't know what he's waiting for there. Trying to cut a corner, thinking, okay, there's a Banshee, it may or may not have Cloak. I'm just gonna assume he doesn't.
But, you know, it's only 50-50. I think you should always, the minute you see a Banshee, just in case.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not like overseers are completely worthless anyways. I mean, you can use them anyways. He did make 2 overseers though. And, yeah.
He did. And this Banshee is going to go down a little carelessly.
Nice.
He did not have to lose that at all. Banshees are really expensive, and plus, you know, if you keep them alive, you can always repair them, and later on they become a huge asset. But wow, look at all of the Hellions that he has. These roaches are wow, the queen just like insta died.
Yeah, those links are helping a great deal chasing those roaches, and there's still a Cloak Banshee there. That's really annoying for Heavens here. He's cracking a little bit under pressure. He needs to bring those queens. He needs to remake those queens. And he needs a way to deal with his Banshees. Artist is identifying the fact that he really has no clear way to deal with them, and then he's just making more of them.
Yeah, I think he should really just make a Spore. It would help out a lot versus this scenario. I mean, even if he does another attack like this, you could just have the queen sit near the Spore, and then the queen can obviously outrange the Banshee or anything like that. That way he doesn't have to worry about it anymore. You don't have to make a Spore at every base, just the one that's most accessible or accessible. I had problems pronouncing that word. I'm like slurring, I'm so tired.
Yeah, there's another Banshee on in Spain. This is not looking good. He really needs those Spores. Finally starting the Spire, and however, you know, Artist has not been making too much. He is just starting a command center. I would have liked to see that Spire a lot earlier. I feel like Artist is probably going to want to hit with his Marauders and Marines and Hellions pretty soon here. As he scouts the Spire, he knows that his timing window is going to close pretty soon, and if those Mutas pop out, and he's not able to break something, he's going to be in a lot of trouble catching if he gets that army caught in the middle of the map.
Yeah, absolutely. We do see that Artist looks like he wants to put the pressure on even more to a new level, so he has a lot of Hellions. Wow, that is 12 Hellions, up in about 3 Banshees and Marines and Marauders with Stim, I do believe. Yes, Stim is completed. I hope Army is in production right now for Heaven's Light, because he's going to need it. Actually, Baneling's being morphed right now, too. That's going to help a ton versus this. Such a good creep spread. It's going to help, but he needs to bring some queens as well.
Yeah, it's going to come down to these Banelings and whether Artist can focus them, and he can. That was nice focusing, but where's the links? I feel like he should have always waited for more links to get here before attacking because he has a lot in production.
Does
He
have a
really
lot of
needs those
production.
queens hugging those that spore crawler. There's only barely any like just Hellion stuff here. He cannot afford to lose this third though.
Yeah, he really can't afford to lose the third or drones at this point. He is
No
looks like he
mutas.
is
The
gonna
Spire
clean
is
it out.
done. Yeah, the Spire is done, but there are no mutas in production. I would have liked to see that a little bit quicker there. And now Artist has secured his third and started a command center to take a fourth. He also has a PF in his third. He knows he's ahead, and he's just trying to secure that advantage.
Yep, looks like he's doing a really good job of that too. There's really nothing he's going to be able to do once that it turns into a planetary fortress, unless he's going to go into mutas. Yeah, so this is looking really good for Artist right here. Another engagement coming on. Some roaches actually getting picked off as well.
Yep, and this is really tricky. I don't particularly like this play by Artist. I feel like if Heavens had spent all of his money in, say, Lynx, this would have been his ticket back into the game. So Artist playing a tiny bit risky with that push, but now pulling back, which I think is the right call as well.
Yeah, it's definitely the right decision to move back. We do see that a medevac has been loaded with Marines. It is going up here to drop in the main. But, you know, while all this pressure is going on, soon we're going to have a 4-base Terran versus a 3-base Zerg. And that's, you just don't ever want to be in that kind of predicament.
Definitely. Heavens is going to be taking a fourth. There's a drop happening in its main as well. And he's going to stop that one quite easily. Oh, great. He kills all the Marines in the medevac, which is pretty important. The medevac is not going to die because of the lack of mutas here, but just killing all the Marines makes it so that you can forget about that medevac at least for a while. But as I say that, there's a new one to replace it.
Yep. There's another drop going on in this exact same location. New medevac, new Marines, same strategy. And that queen is not on creep. It is going to probably get picked off if he focuses it, but he doesn't really focus it very well. More Lings coming to deal with this drop. But all this is just constant pressure. All this is doing is stalling till Artist gets completely set up on all of his expansions. Now his fourth is about to be a planetary fortress. Every base has missile turrets around it, practically. And yeah, so it's looking really good.
Yeah, definitely is. Look at that Cloak Banshee as well. There's that one muta, and the Overseer are going to be able to clear it out, or are they? No, yes, nope, the muta doesn't want to. It's like, no, I don't feel like it. Let it be. I mean, like, yeah, I'm not. That muta is crazy. That's for sure.
I feel like Zerg has really one chance of winning this game. He just needs to like get one super attack, kill everything without losing hardly anything, like perfect Baneley hits or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be really tough.
The income's just so ridiculous at this point. 80 SCVs.
Oh, and I'm not sure if this was the right call. That, you know, he knows that all the tanks are sieged. At least he needs to at least clear all the tanks and then try to remake Banelings at his main. But yeah, this is tough. And there's a drop going at Heaven's fourth as well. He's not gonna be able to hold that. Artist did a great job of applying pressure consistently on Heaven, and Heaven does not really get to his comfort zone of like the late game and the spreading creep and having fun.
Definitely see a double medevac drop going off in the main now. And even though Zerg, I feel like Zerg is playing this really well, it's just, you know, it's just really not enough, I feel like. I feel like he's going to have to do something more than what he's currently doing to deal with this.
Yeah, these two medevacs are gonna die for free though. Doing hardly any damage except like they did take out the queen, and that could be really dangerous. Actually, Heavens has only 2 queens, and they are not even close to hatcheries. So this could be really, really bad for his economy. Heavens is gonna go and check out and just confirm that there's 2 PFs at Artist's third and fourth, so he's not going to be able to do much there, but he's going to pick up this tanks for free. Or is he? Oh, he had it.
Yep, he could have easily attacked that and done really well. What I would really love is for Artist to send his mutas only, I mean not Artist, but Heaven's Life, but forget that. This is going to be massacre. Manor mules are dropping, and
Manor mules are dropping.
GG.
Yeah, that was a little bit disappointing. Like he just second guessed himself. I think he should have gone in there, and that could have been his ticket back in. I mean, that was 3 free tanks and a bunch of Marine Marauder, for free, and then he just decided to wait for the rest of the army of artists, and then engage again, and then the Mule Zero came.
Yep, so. I couldn't agree anymore. But that's going to make it 3-1. So now Rain is at match point. They just need one more win, and they have secured themselves into the NASTL. So we're going to see if Artist can close it out for them when we come back right after this.
Yeah.